Hi, everybody. Hi there. Welcome to today's Feature Spotlight. Thank you so much for joining, everybody. Well, my name is Abby. Welcome to Mangomint's Feature Spotlight today. So today we're going to talk about Intelligent Waitlist. I'm really excited to talk about this topic with you all today. So I am curious, how many of you joining today are still managing your waitlist kind of the old way? Maybe you're using a spreadsheet or some other type of manual tracking for your waitlist. You might be wasting time manually checking the wait list whenever somebody cancels or reschedules to see if you can fit in a waitlist entry. So there's actually a much better way to handle all of this. With Mangomint's Intelligent Waitlist feature, this is really going to help you automatically manage your waitlist. So in today's webinar, it's going to be a pretty quick one, but I'm just going to dive in and show you guys how to use our Intelligent Waitlist to transform your booking and your entire scheduling process and really help you get rid of waitlist headaches. So let's go ahead and dive right into Mangomint, and I'm going to give you a live demo of Intelligent Waitlist. And of course, if you have any questions, feel free to drop those in the chat. All right, let me go ahead and start sharing my screen. Okay, I am sharing my Mangomint account now with you guys, and just let me know if you can't see that at all. Okay, so first of all, to actually get started using Intelligent Waitlist, I want to make sure you guys know how to enable this in your Mangomint account. So right now we are looking at the calendar, and of course, feel free to follow along in your Mangomint account if you'd like to. And I'm actually going to try turning off my video just to see if you can see the screen a little bit better as well. Okay, so as you can see, we're looking at the calendar now, but I'm going to show you where to actually enable Intelligent Waitlist. And what you can see here is on the right side, you can actually view the Intelligent Waitlist right here in the right sidebar. That's to the right of your calendar. So as you can see here, my account already has this turned on, but if you need to enable this in your account, first you'll just go to Settings, and then we're actually going to go to our App Manager to turn this on. So go ahead and go to Settings, and then just click on the App Manager. And then all you need to do is click on Intelligent Waitlist. So we'll go ahead and click right here. And so as you can see, this is where you enable this in your account. In my account, it's already enabled, but if for some reason this was not yet enabled, this is where you would go to actually turn that on. And also, if you want to, I'll just go back here to the App Manager. Definitely check this out. We have a lot of other apps that you can turn on in your account. So definitely check this out and see if there's other features you'd like to enable in your account. Okay, so now we've double checked that the Intelligent Waitlist is enabled in our account. I also want to show you guys a permission for your staff members related to Intelligent Waitlist. So what we're going to do now is go over to Settings, and then we're just going to click on Staff Members. And then we're going to just choose a staff member here. Let's choose Harriet, for example. And we just want to check her permissions. So we'll go ahead and click that. And so if you actually want to make it so that your staff members can manage the wait list, all you need to do is scroll down here, and this is actually right in the calendar section. And so you just need to enable this setting, can manage wait list. So let's go ahead and turn this on for Harriet. And then I'm just going to go to a couple other staff members and enable the setting as well. So we'll go to Jennifer, let's go to permissions, and we'll just enable this for Jennifer too. So this is really nice. You can control this for every staff member that you have. So you can kind of decide, which staff member should have this permission or who will not have this permission. Okay, so next, there's one more thing that I want to check before we kind of get started using Intelligent Waitlist. So we also want to make sure that our online booking settings are set up to allow clients to join our waitlist. So this is kind of that last step, the last setting that we want to check before we dive into actually using Intelligent Waitlist. So if you want your clients to see an option to join the waitlist when they're booking online, we do need to update our online booking settings. So now I'm just going to go to Settings, and then we're just going to go to online booking. And we're going to go ahead and click here, online booking. And then we're just going to click on preferences. Okay, so now we've clicked on the preferences here. And then we're just going to enable the setting. If we just scroll down, we actually have a setting that says allow clients to join waitlist. So I'm going to go down here and I'm just going to make sure that that is turned on. And as you can see in my account, this setting is already turned on. So that is great. We definitely want to make sure that that is turned on. So I highly recommend you enable that setting. When you have this turned on, it's going to make it a lot easier for your clients to book appointments with you and save them the hassle of having to call you or email you to get on the wait list, things like that. And this is also going to save your staff time as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and see Intelligent Waitlist in action. All right, so let me go back to my calendar here. And so now we're looking at the calendar again. So as you guys can see, we do already have a few waitlist entries that are showing to the right in this section right here in my calendar. And what you guys will notice is that as we click through each day in the calendar, you'll see that the number of waitlist entries is going to automatically update. So you can see for today, October 10th, we do have 4 entries. And I'm just going to go ahead and click through. So we're going to go to Wednesday. And you can see that we do have 5 entries here. And then we'll just go to Thursday. You can see we have 1 waitlist entry. And we'll check out Friday. We also have 2 entries on the waitlist right there. So that's really nice that that automatically updates. And then let's actually go ahead and now click into here. So we actually want to see more details about the waitlist. So go ahead and click on waitlist. And this is really nice because now we can start seeing a lot of detailed information about who is on our waitlist. And I really love this too, because you can click through and you can actually also use these filters up at the top. If you only want to view waitlist entries for a specific staff member, for example, or kind of filter on other types of criteria. So I'm going to go ahead and click, let's just add a filter, for example. So let's click on staff member and let's click on Harriet. And so this is really nice because now we can actually see this is at the Seven Lakes Salon and Spa, the main location, because in this example, we do actually have multiple locations. And you can see here, this is for October 11th. And we do have 1 person on the wait list who is requesting an appointment on the 11th with Harriet. So I can go ahead and just, we'll X that out. And then if I want to see, for example, Andre, then I can see this one. It looks like Sarah Smith has requested an appointment with Andre. So this is really nice. I love using these filters to kind of filter this further and see specific criteria about the wait list. So something else you guys will notice. So as we're kind of clicking through here, you're also going to see this icon up at the top right here. So this is a really important icon to watch when it comes to Intelligent Waitlist. So we actually see this orange waitlist icon that has appeared here at the top of my calendar. So this actually indicates to me that there are openings available for 1 or more entries on my waitlist. And then what I can actually do is I can go ahead and click on this icon to see the openings. So let me go ahead and do that. Okay, so now I've clicked on that icon. And so this is really cool because now we can actually see this is basically now only showing me waitlist entries where there's actually an opening available. So this is a really nice, especially if you have a lot of different waitlist entries, you really just want to focus on which ones actually have an opening available on your calendar. You can just click that and it's going to instantly show you all of those. So in my example, it looks like I have 7 here. So all of these are waitlist entries that do have an opening available. So again, talking about reducing that manual work. I love this tool because the system is automatically looking at your calendar, it's looking at your availability, and it's looking at, what services requested, who was requesting, or what staff members were requested, how long the appointments or how long the services would take that have been requested. It's kind of taking all that information into account and automatically telling you when you have an opening available. So you never have to think about it twice. You don't have to go and manually check a spreadsheet or do all these types of different scheduling, things like that. It's really easy and it just tells you automatically when there's an opening. So now I'm actually going to show you guys next how we can add a waitlist entry. So let's go ahead, and it looks like we're on Wednesday, October 11th. So let's just say that you had a staff member, or maybe you're an owner or manager yourself, and you want to just go ahead and add a new entry to the waitlist. So all you do is just actually go here and click on new entry. So we're going to go ahead and click that. And let's go ahead and create a new waitlist entry for a client that we have. Let's say this is for Mirabelle Smith. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and select Mirabelle. Let's say that Mirabelle wants to come in for a Swedish massage. So we'll go ahead and just search. We can also search here for Swedish massage. We will click that. And then let's say that she wants to come in, as soon as possible. So we have right here the date, Wednesday, October 11th. Let's just say she wants to come in, ASAP, and she can come in at any time. So that's all you need to do. If you wanted to update the date or the time, you could easily do that as well. Let's say, for example, that only afternoons or evenings work for her. We can actually just take the morning off of there. And then it'll show you the time is evening or afternoon. So that's all we need to add there. And then all we need to do is click Add to Waitlist. Oh, let me go ahead and add my treatment areas as well. This is a service customization. So let's say she wants to focus on her head and her neck. All right, and then we're just gonna go ahead and add her to the wait list. So now Mirabelle Smith has been added to our wait list. So super easy, that's very fast for you to do. So next, let's look, I wanna also show you guys what this looks like in online booking as if you were a client. So let me actually share my other tab with you. Just give me one moment. All right, and I'm going to show you my other tab here that has the online booking. Okay, so here is the online booking right here. And so for the purposes of this demo, what we're looking at here is the shareable booking link that you can get from the online booking settings. But of course, if you do have the Mangomint online booking widget installed on your website, then clients, of course, will be able to join the waitlist directly from there on your website. So let's pretend that a client would like to schedule an appointment. So I'm just going to go ahead and let's say I want to schedule a deep tissue massage with Andre. So I'm just going to go here and click on massages, and then I'm just going to select deep tissue. And then I'm going to select Andre. And then I'm looking, let's see, I'm going to go to the next day. Okay, so there's only a couple times that are available on Thursday. None of these are going to work for me. So all I need to do as a client is I would just hit this button right here that says join the wait list. So I'm going to go ahead and select that, and then I just input my information. So let's say that I can only do afternoons, for example. I'll put in the client information right here, and then I'll just go ahead and put my email address. And the phone number, of course. And then I love this part too, because you can actually, as a client, you can put any special requests you might have, other questions or other dates that might work for you as well. So I could put something like, I'll just say next week also works for me if needed. Okay. So this is great. Now I'm on the wait list. It says we'll get in touch when an opening becomes available. It has all my information there. And then, I can even, it has the contact information as well if I want to contact the salon for more information. So that's all that we need to do as a client to be added to the wait list from online booking. So it's super easy to do. So now I'm going to go ahead and go back to showing you the Mangomint app, and I'll show you a couple more cool ways to use the Intelligent Waitlist. And I'll actually show you how to start booking in appointments with the Intelligent Waitlist. Okay, so now I'm showing my Mangomint app again. Again, let me know if anybody cannot see that. So now that we're back viewing our calendar, let's actually go through and start processing some of these waitlist entries. So we can now go ahead and start checking for waitlist openings available and book them onto the calendar. So let's say, for example, I'm going to take a look at October 11th, which we're already on here. And let's say, for example, that let's go check these out and see who has openings available and who has requested these appointments. So let's click on Sarah here. It shows opening available. So let's go ahead and click on Sarah Smith. Okay, so it's showing me right now, the system is showing me that it looks like we actually have availability to book her in today, morning or afternoon. So I'm just going to go ahead and click this, and then I'm just going to click book. And then this is actually showing me that tomorrow it looks like we can kind of squeeze Sarah in on Andre's schedule at 8 a.m. for brow wax and tint that Sarah has requested. Let's go ahead and hit cancel for now. But I love that, because what you guys saw just happen is it showed me immediately the time that we could book her for. So let me just show you that again, just so you can see how that works. So now we'll click book. And then this automatically takes me and it shows me there, and it hasn't booked it yet. But now what I can do, I see that it's available tomorrow at 8 a.m. So let me just cancel that for now. I can actually, if I want to check with Sarah to see if this time works for her, I could use our two-way texting feature to check in with Sarah and see if that time works. So let me just go ahead and click this. And I'm just going to do a quick, hi, Sarah, looks like we can fit you in tomorrow at 8 a.m. Does that work? And I'll just go ahead and send that. So it's super easy to text her and see if that time will actually work for her. Okay, let me go ahead and close that out, and I'm going to show you how to process some of these other ones. So let's pretend, we're going to wait and actually get her response. So we're not going to book that one just yet, but let's go and look at some of these other ones. So let's click on Leah. So you can see here, Tuesday, October 10th afternoon. Let's go ahead and click book. And you can see here, we can book her in right here. So we're just going to go ahead and click book appointment. There we go. And now that appointment is on the books. Let's go back here and look at some of these other ones. So again, you just click this icon to go back and view the wait list and to view the ones that the openings that are actually available. So we're going to click on Erica Medina. Okay, it looks like it is found an opening on Wednesday, October 11th. So we're going to click book. And here we go. And again, it takes us right there to that time in the calendar with Stella. And again, there's various reasons why these would become available. Maybe you had a cancellation, you had somebody reschedule, you had somebody open up their availability on their calendar, whatever it may be. But we're going to go ahead and book that. All right, and we can just continue to easily go through these. We'll take a look at April Patton. So it looks like April has requested some hair coloring. And so this one, she's actually requested it as soon as possible, but then she is happy to schedule it until Monday, October 16th. So this is nice. So she actually has a lot of availability in terms of, she's open to scheduling with us as long as we can fit her in, by Monday, October 16th. So that gives us a lot of different dates to work with for April Patton. So let's choose, for example, this Saturday. We'll go ahead and book that. Here we go. Looks like she'll be booked in with Harriet. And then we will go ahead and we'll leave that selected. And then we're just going to book the appointment. And then, of course, at this point, when you're actually booking the appointment, I'd highly recommend that you use the express booking when you're booking that. So if you want to go ahead and see how that works, we'll just go ahead and enable express booking. And then we're just going to send a text message. And now she'll be able to go ahead and book that. And you can even do things with the express booking if you want to collect a deposit up front or things like that. It's super easy to do that with the express booking. All right, we'll just go through a couple more of these. Let's click on Mirabelle Smith. And then we'll just go ahead, and it looks like there's an opening on Wednesday. So we'll go ahead and book that in. All right, and it's fit it right here on Stella's schedule. And again, we'll just click book appointment. So you guys can see how easy it is to use this intelligent waitlist, and you just continue booking people in just like this. You can see there's now 3 left. We've gone through a few of them, but it's super fast and easy to just go through. And another thing that I really love is that you can see where the client has sent in a comment or a question, you can see that right here. So, Sarah Smith says, this is the only day that works for me. Any chance you can squeeze me in? So it kind of gives you a little bit more context about the person who's trying to book. All right, and we'll just go ahead and book that, and we'll book her in. There we go, book appointment. So that's kind of how you actually go through and check the openings on the calendar and just continue to add. You'll see the waitlist entries. Again, you can see all of them, but then right now we're just looking at only at the ones that have openings. But if we go ahead and take that filter off, of course, now we can see the total entries as well. So super easy to use that, and you can just continue to go through there. Once we got through all the ones that have opening available, then you'll no longer see this orange icon. So it'll appear every time there's a new opening available. So it's constantly monitoring your calendar to see when you have open slots available. Okay, and this is a good time to check for questions. I'll just go ahead and check the chat and see if any questions have come in. Oh, great. So there's a great question here. Somebody's asking, how will I be notified about waitlist entries? So Ryan, thank you for sending in that question. You can actually use our automated messages for that. So let me show you how to do that. So all you need to do is actually click on settings, and then we're just going to click here on automated messages. So we'll click that. And then all we need to do now is go to waitlist entries. So we'll click on waitlist entries. And then as you can see here, you can have notifications sent out to clients. So when they're added to the waitlist, you can send an email message, and you can also send a text message to the client. And you can even customize that if you wanted to. So you can just kind of see what that looks like here. You can customize it. But then to your question, how will you and your staff be notified? So you can also set up, internal notifications whenever clients add themselves to the waitlist. So if you click here, it says send only when clients add themselves. Again, that means if they add themselves to the waitlist via online booking, we'll go ahead and just add a message, and you can add internal notification to a specific email address. And then you can also set up an internal notification when there's a new opening for a waitlist entry. So we'll go ahead and just click that, and then select internal notification to specific email address. And you can just go here and edit, and then you can actually set up your email address here. So I can just go here. And what you'll notice is that you actually can set this up for every individual location you have. So let's say, for example, you have one manager that works at the main location, but then you have, Tom that works at the Shoreline Avenue location, for example. You can put different people here as well. So you can just put different managers, things like that. So you can have one or multiple email addresses there. So that's really nice too. You don't have to always be monitoring the calendar to see that icon. You can kind of have this backup notification, so to speak, by getting this internal notification. So you have multiple ways to be notified whenever you have a waitlist entry. Okay, let me check the chat. And I think another question came in. So somebody is asking here, how does the waitlist work if I have multiple locations? Kind of go into a little bit more detail about that. Yeah, and as you saw there, we can set up the location-specific notifications. When you're actually looking at the waitlist, and I'll just go back to our calendar here, but when you're viewing these waitlist entries, the waitlist is location-specific. So the total number of waitlist entries that you're seeing is based on the location that's active on the calendar. So if you want to update that and see the waitlist for other locations, you just need to go here to your calendar and select a different location there. So really good thing to keep in mind when you are managing multiple locations in Mangomint. So that's a great question too. Okay, well, I think that this is going to wrap up today's feature spotlight covering Intelligent Waitlist. I think we've gone through the basics and you guys have seen a demo of it, and I think you have all the tools you need to get started using this feature. Also, keep in mind that the Intelligent Waitlist is available on all Mangomint plans. So definitely let us know if you have any questions as you're starting to use the Intelligent Waitlist, and feel free to start a chat with our support team. We'll be here to help you. Okay, well, thanks so much for tuning in today, and stay tuned for more Mangomint webinars on the Mangomint website. All right, thanks so much, everybody. Have a great rest of your day. Okay, bye.